Today, we're going to talk about some exciting news. I just hit 100 days at the gym. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited you guys are here. If you're new here, my name is Beatty. I share my tips of internal and external glow, things that I'm doing to better myself, live in my God-given journey, God-given place, and accept. Today, we're going to talk about some exciting news. I just hit 100 days at the gym. I'm going to share with you all the tips that helped me along my journey, my motivations to even start doing it, and if I actually lost any weight or any changes in my body. I want you to come along. Please hit subscribe if you're new here, and let's get started. If you follow me on my Instagram, I've been documenting all this journey from the beginning. So I started again. I think my whole life has been a weight loss journey, and I think most people can relate to that. Started back again in 2022 after my divorce. I had gained like 30 plus pounds, and I was like, you know what, I need to go back to the gym. And the gym kind of became like a way of me getting my mind back together as well. I was addicted for the mental aspects of what the gym does for me. I had so much energy just because I was going to the gym, and the evidence was there because on the days that I didn't go to the gym, I had low energy and depression would kick in, all that stuff. So I was like, you know what, for better or worse, we're going to the gym. I would say consistently going to the gym between 3 to 4 times a week. Starting on average, sometimes I would do 6 or 7, but on average I did 3 or 4 times since 2022. And I did lose like about 15-20 pounds between then and the start of this journey again. But the thing is, like, I hit a plateau and I couldn't move. I've been struggling with not just the exercise part, because like I said, I was still consistent with my exercise, but my relationship with food is kind of murky because I had always used food to make myself feel better, and I know a lot of people can attest to that. So if I'm sad, I'm eating, I'm snacking, or it'll be junk food and all that stuff. I even though I was working out consistently, I was not able to really see the results I really wanted to see. Come September of last year, I was having again like a very low season, and I was like, you know what, I don't feel good. Like, I'm not getting to the body that I wanted, and I just need some discipline. I was like, can I commit to something? I started my weight loss journey again. I guess I wouldn't say I started a weight loss journey, but I was like, there's one thing I know I can do consistently because I've seen it work. I've done 3 to 4 times a week. Now let's just do 7 times. And I was like, you know what, let's do it, because I was trying to restructure my other life as well, because I wanted to fix my morning, my sleep routine, all that stuff. And I knew if I had committed to at least one big aspect of my physical, then everything else will eventually fall into place. That was the idea of why I wanted to start. I knew just not, if I don't have a good relationship with food and just work out 7 times a week, I know the results weren't gonna come, but I needed that discipline. I needed that structure for all the habits that I was slacking on. Come end of September, I was just thinking, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start in October. Everybody was in their winter arc, blah, blah, blah. Let's do like 90-day reset. And the girls on TikTok, they just motivated me. I was like, I think I can do 75 days. Started with 75, and I didn't put a goal out there. I just started documenting every day when I went to the gym. I think I would say October 3 or 4. I'm not sure, one of those days, and I've been documenting my exercise. Between then and now, I was in Maryland and DC for a month, and I was in Vegas. I had been traveling throughout this journey, but I was like, even if it's a home workout and I couldn't have access to the gym, I had to work out that day. That was my commitment to myself. And being in the DMV, I didn't have a car. Sometimes I took Uber to go to the gym. I just needed to keep this promise to myself because I'm also an entrepreneur, and there's aspects of my life and business where I was trying to grow, and I wanted to test myself to see if I can keep the words I said to myself. You know what? I'm going to commit to this. And yeah, that's what happened. Some challenges along the way were the fact that I was in 3 different states during this time, but mostly just having access to the gym. And because I was out of state, didn't have a consistent hour of workout. I would sometimes go in the morning, sometimes in the afternoons. I knew those things were coming while I was planning to do it. I was already mentally prepared to handle that. There wasn't a time that I was like, I'm not gonna go today because I feel this way, whatever. I was like, I am sick. I was actually also sick during this time, which is insane. I caught the flu and was sick and coughing and everything. And some of those days I actually had to work out from home. But like any energy I found, I'm gonna go or I'm gonna work out. Just to make sure that I actually hit that number, it was easier to go to the gym. I have an obsession with the gym. Unless there is like a physical illness where I really physically can't go. I was going, even during my cycle, and I do have heavy cycles, I was going to the gym. Even if my exercise wasn't as heavy or hard, I would walk on an incline for an hour or so just to get that exercise out of the way. For those of you who know me, I love the Stairmaster. The Stairmaster is like kind of my thing. It's been my thing for years. Since 2015, 16, I started working out on the Stairmaster because I knew it was a hard machine to work on. So I challenged myself to work on the Stairmaster for all these years, but there were years in between that I actually didn't work out at all. So starting back out at the Stairmaster, doing an hour on the Stairmaster, but then again, I started feeling like I could challenge myself even more. And the weights that I was lifting before I started this challenge, I wasn't pushing myself as much as I actually can. I was not progressively overloading. I was doing the same weights I was doing before the weight loss, before I started this challenge in October. And I saw myself being able to push even more, go faster on the Stairmaster, level 12, level 14. And little by little, I just saw myself getting stronger. And every workout I would go, I'm like, okay, as long as I do a 30-minute walk today, I'm okay. By the end of it, I've done an hour and a half of a workout just because I'm in the gym and the energy is there. So I started like slowly progressing and my stamina started increasing. I could lift even bigger. My sleep was getting better. I was able to, because I'm developing this good habit, what tends to happen is like I wanted to come home and eat food that was good for me. So I cut out processed food about 80 to 90%. I cook my own food 100%. We don't consume any food that's like outside, maybe once or twice in a month, just because of convenience. Other than that, completely removed processed food. I completely removed inflammatory oils. So we only cook with olive oil and avocado oil, nothing else. My face started slimming down. The puffiness that comes from inflammation started going down. I was having gastrointestinal problems before, and those problems started. Because everything I eat, if I make the food I eat, I'm okay. But if I'm eating out, I will have those issues. So knowing the ingredients in my food, these things slowly started like getting adapted to the fact that I'm working out. And I became more conscious about what I consume. And then, like I said, other habits like sleep got better. Just like my hair started feeling better. I don't know the direct correlation, but like I started losing less hair, maybe because I was getting stressed and exercise helped me remove that stress from my life. Just the energy was high. I felt good about myself, which in turn floods into other aspects of your life. In the book Atomic Habits, which I am sure 100% a lot of you have heard of it or read the book, he mentions like the downfall effect of one good habit into another. I just started seeing the results of working out, the structure of my days. I am sure you guys want to know if I lost anything. I lost 13 pounds in total these 100 days, and I lost 3 pant sizes, which is incredible. I was a size 12, I'm a size 9 now, even like an 8 if depending on the make of the clothes. And I feel amazing. I feel incredible. I don't know if I'm stopping at 75, I'm gonna go to 90 or 100, but I just kept going and I was like, you know what? This might be a 365 thing. Unless and otherwise something comes up, I don't see this stopping at all. That is some of the physical benefits that I have experienced from just staying committed to this process the last 100 days. Some tips for you guys. I think I can confidently share some of my wisdom when it comes to bettering ourselves physically. We have such an all or nothing mentality that keeps us from even making any 1% progress. And that is the enemy of progress. So if we're not eating on a calorie deficit or clean and working out 7 times a week, we don't feel like we can just do one thing. It doesn't need to be like that. While I started, I just completely focused on making sure I got my workout in until eventually, and that's the thing, we have to stay in the process. You have to let the habit grow enough for it to flow into other aspects of your life, your bad habits that need to change. Time is literally your best friend. Time's gonna pass by anyway. Between October and now, it was gonna go anyway, even if I worked out or if I didn't, right? It was gonna go anyway. And I was like, you know what? I might as well do one thing, do something. If it is, removing processed food from your diet, get that done and stay consistent on that. If the gym intimidates you, find a person that can go to the gym with you. I'm not gonna lie, I like going to the gym by myself. It's like my own oasis. Like it's like where I what's the word? Stress? You know what I mean? It's a place where I go and relax and have my own space. So I usually don't like going to the gym with people, but if you need that reinforcement, find people to go to the gym with. For me, actually, you know what helped me stay consistent? My Instagram followers. I would post on Instagram every day and I had some die-hard lovers on Instagram that were cheering me on. And sometimes I'm like, today's not the day, I do not want to go. I would think about them, because I know they're expecting my post. I would actually get my butt to the gym. Saying it to somebody or committing it in some way reframes your brain to doing the thing that you need to do. Get that out of the way. But if you can start small, my biggest advice to you is just start small. Start with 30-minute walk. Walking is probably one of the most effective ways for your mental health, but also for your physical health to lose fat. Please just start small and continue. My fitness goals, obviously, I'm not yet there where I want to be. This is gonna be something I'm going to document for you guys so you can see my progress as I go forward. It's not gonna be perfect. There are gonna be times where I'm not gonna feel like the energy that I have right now. But committing to the stuff that you say, committing to the thing that you say to yourself is so powerful. I make so many promises to people and I would keep them before I keep the promise that I make to myself. My integrity was not there. I would bend over to keep a promise for somebody else that I wasn't able to keep for myself. And there was something wrong with that fundamentally. Before you say you're gonna do anything, you're gonna meet that friend for coffee, you're gonna do this, you're gonna commit to that, make sure you're actually committing and doing the things that you say to yourself, because that is your first and foremost assignment. I think I've said enough for today. You guys, if you are wanting to start this journey, please comment below what your goal is and what you want to do, because I want to be involved in your growth. I want to be there. I want to cheer you on. So please leave in the comments what you want to do for 2025 and beyond, any physical or mental or any changes that you want to do in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for all the support you've given me in this journey. I appreciate you so much. You guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.